So you may not agree with everything I say in this video, and that's okay. But from my end, I just want to share with you guys maybe a different perspective when it comes to choosing the right hairstylist for you. So stay tuned. Okay, so when it comes to choosing a proper hairstylist, the typical way things might go is to, you surf around the internet or you ask your friends and you say, do they do good hair? Now that can mean various things. So one measure might be, are they great at doing hairstyles, and are they great at doing the hairstyle that you are looking for? And also another measure might be, are they good at maintaining or restoring the health of hair as well? There are a lot of great hairstylists out there. However, they aren't too concerned with maintaining the health of your hair. I've been to a hairstylist in the past, and as a result, I had a very good hairstyle. And this particular time I had flat iron in my hair, the first time I went natural. But I had flat iron my hair for, I think it was college pictures or something like that, undergrad pictures, and it came out great. But I did notice that I did have some heat damage. And why was that? Well, this particular stylist, and this was my fault, so I am speaking from experiences, I did not speak up when she was using way too much heat on my hair. And I think an automatic assumption is that individuals with natural hair need high heat, or that they need to be given, multiple passes or multiple ways of treating their hair with heat in order to get it to look nice. So there are a lot of hairstylists out there that are more concerned with the look than the health of your hair. So really finding the balance of the two is so important, because you want your hair to look great and you want your hair to feel great at the end, but you also want to know that you're walking away, especially if your hair is curly, knowing that your curls are going to come back to the best of their abilities. Now, for example, too, I might flat iron my hair and be able to use like 350 degrees. Someone else that might seemingly have the same hair texture, hair type, type 3C, 3B, 4A, 4B, 4C, they might have to use 425 to have the same look or the same straightness or whatever your hair. And I'm just using straightening for example purposes, just because I find that this area, when it comes to curly girls, is a big what I'll call a make or break area. These are the situations where you find a lot of curly girls either have great results, or it leads them into having to go natural all over again because of the damage that they acquired through this type of styling. So that's why I only use this example. But I mean, any example in terms of, if you're just getting an updo and there's no heat required, or, some people might actually use heat in order to straighten out the hair, not all the way, but straighten it so that it's easier for them to braid. So there's just different styles that require you to kind of be mindful of how this stylist is going to approach it, and do you feel that it is in the best interest of your hair. The next thing I will say is that when it comes to choosing a stylist, choose one that's gonna be open to input. You don't want to have someone handling your hair that's more into their ego, than into the health of your hair. And by that I mean, and I'll give another example from myself. When I was getting my hair straight in my first go around as a natural, I was telling the lady, I was like, I don't feel like my hair needs that much heat. And I was seeing a lot of steam, and sometimes, because of the moisture that's still on your hair, that might create steam, which might look like smoke. But I could smell like smoke. And I'm like, okay, I don't feel like that is what you should be doing with my hair right now. And she was just like, oh, no, it won't get straight unless I do this like this. And I felt very uncomfortable the whole time because, you know, for me, I'm like, if she messes up my hair, like, I'm gonna be mad at myself. Because what I should have done was got up out that chair and like, look, you're going to have to listen to what I'm telling you, and that I'm more concerned that my hair reverts back than the way it looks. Now, that's just me. Some people might be more concerned with just the way it looks and they don't care what happens afterwards. They'll handle it. And also, especially people that are heat training their hair. And I will go into another video all about that. But people are heat training their hair. They may, you know, want a change in their curl pattern from that heat styling. So they might not be bothered by it. But myself, I wanted my curls to come back. So for me, if looking back on that situation, I would have got out the chair and, you know, I won't say leave off the bat, but I would have like told the woman, you know, you need to take what I'm saying very seriously because I want my hair to revert. And since I did not do that, I saw a change in my curls as a result for the worse. And it took a lot of trimming over a period of time for me to see my hair back to the original resilience it had when I initially went natural. So you want a stylist that's going to listen to you. You want someone who's going to listen to you and take your words to heart. And what you should probably do is, you know, scout out these stylists and give them kind of like interview questions prior to making an appointment. You know, you want to see their catalog and what kind of styles they've done in the past, their portfolio. You want to, you know, you could ask them like, oh, you know, where did you get trained? Some, honestly, might have been trained at the kitchen. You want to ask questions. You want to know how that person was educated. And I have nothing against kitchen beauticians because there are many hairstylists, beauticians that they know what they're doing. They know not just how to style, but they know how to take care of hair, how to take care of the health of the hair. And it just really comes down to the individual hairstylist. So don't assume just because you're going to a hair salon that they actually know how to take care of your hair, and also whether they're concerned with maintaining the health of your hair while styling. So this is where it gets a little interesting. And this is where you can agree to disagree.